And welcome into Hometown today here on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Wally Lukashinsky back in the Daily Dodge studio with you this morning, and Cale Zomer up in the WBEV studios. Hometown today is presented by Professional Floor Covering and McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. And you got to discover the floor model clearance sale on Symbol and Simmons Beauty Rest mattress sets over at McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. New mattress sets arriving soon, and they need to clear out their old discontinued models. And you can say big, Cale. These aren't bargain basement qualities, but they're the regular top-of-the-line models. These are made right here in Wisconsin. You need a good night of sleep. Everybody needs a good night of sleep. Make sure you're going over there. Check it out because their supply is limited on these, so you have to hurry in for the best selection. They also have adjustable bases, headboards, bed frames, sheets, mattress protectors. If it's got something to do with sleep, McKinstry's going to be able to help you out. Delivery and disposal of your old mattress is available in McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. You can go to their website at mckinstryshomefurnishings.com. Cale, we had a big Saturday this last week, and we have some hardware here to show for it.
Yes, we certainly did. We had a great time, you and I, and a good portion of the team. Not quite everybody was able to make it, but we had got to head down to Madison on Saturday night for the big Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Awards event that happens every year around this time. And it was a really fun night. A number of awards going out the door, including that beautiful one right by you, the Station of the Year Awards. So super excited about that. It was your first time at the WB Awards. What was your experience like?
Oh, I had a blast. First of all, just getting to be able to see everybody around GKB. Big night for the company as a whole. Obviously, great job for us here in Small Market. We win Station of the Year, which is really, really special to know that you're a part of a good group like this, and get to see the other guys over at TMJ win. You get to see the Truth Collecting Awards. Just having everybody kind of have each other's back and that support, it's what makes this so special, and it's why I enjoy coming into work every day. And I know that's kind of a blessing. Not everybody can say that.
Yeah, exactly. It was a lot of fun. I did a little math. I went back and did a little counting, Wally, and the number I arrived at was 42 total awards. So that's first place, second place, third place, and then News Operation and Station of the Year Awards. A couple of those for our sister station, AM 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam, including Wally, yourself, and our pal Corey Sparks. You guys won Best Radio Show for Dam Sports Show, so congratulations on that one.
Thank you. Yeah, it was flattering. Don't really know if, maybe they need to probably give that double award to Corey. Feel like they put up with me if they're giving me an award. So not so sure about that one. I'm going to pass all the credit over to Mr. Sparks there. But very, very thankful for that opportunity. So I don't even know what to say. I'm not very good at these kind of things. So
you're glad.
Thank you.
You're glad I had to go up and give that speech on Saturday night, not yourself. Is that
I would have been a disaster. Literally, you did so much better than me. I would have been up there. Thank you, guys. All right, we'll see you next time.
Exactly. That's all right. Hey, some of those speeches are good because that night can get to be a little bit long. So sometimes just getting up there and giving a short speech is not a terrible thing. But yeah, it was really fun, and I think for me too, the biggest part for me was just getting to celebrate with the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like getting to celebrate their accomplishments. You know, this team puts in a lot of hard work all year round. So it's really nice to get to see them just kind of sit back and enjoy enjoy the fruits of their labor, if you will. So yeah, it was a really, really good time. Had a blast out there.
Amen. Already excited for next year, and hopefully we can go another one back here. I think we're at 4 right now. We got to keep the momentum going, and part of that is because we have so many wonderful and fantastic guests we get to welcome onto these shows. And I'm very excited. We're going to have another one here after the break because we're going to be talking with David Allen Smith, the managing director with the BDACT. And I'm already talking his ear off before the show. We have a lot of fun things to talk about. We're going to be talking casino night. Anytime you get a casino night in your hometown, you got to take advantage. So we're going to talk about that right on the other side of the break here on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Life is full of challenges.
Welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering and also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. Very excited. We teased it right before the break. We are joined today by David Allen Smith, the managing director with the BDACT, and we have a fun casino night fundraiser coming up. How are you doing today, David? I'm very excited to talk to you.
Great. We're excited because this is always a really fun event. So it's Saturday, May 10th, 6 o'clock. Should be a great night to come and learn how to play craps and Texas Hold'em and blackjack and roulette and have fun, raise money for the theater. It's all for raising money for the theater.
Absolutely. Well, because that's so important, too. We were talking during the break here, but at the end of the day, it's to help these kids go out there, get to wear these awesome costumes, get to go out there and perform in a low-risk stake in front of friends and family, and it all comes through, like, donations and things like this.
Yeah, we're a nonprofit, which means we don't make a profit. But like a lot of nonprofits and arts organizations, we're here for a different reason. I think people are getting tired of hearing me say it, but I watch people's self-esteem get built in front of my eyes. I watch people who are maybe a little shy or don't have a lot of self-confidence, and by the end of 4 weeks of rehearsal or 5 weeks of rehearsal and a performance, they're changed. And if we can do that when people are young, it changes their whole life. You graduate high school with some self-confidence and some self-esteem, you're going to make better decisions in life, you're going to go farther. When you graduate high school and you have no self-confidence, you make other decisions, and it's not good. So I like that part of it. And, of course, the entertainment is fun and seeing the families get involved, and there's always new people. Anyway, that's what we raise money for, is to support that environment.
Well, and this is going to be a fun environment in its own right on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime you get to play casino games, and it's low risk. If you don't know how to play these games, this is the place to go and learn.
Oh, they'll show you. We were talking before about how if you go to a casino and you're playing blackjack with a bunch of strangers, if you choose the wrong card or you hit and stay when you shouldn't, there's people at the table that are going to go, ugh. There's none of that here. The person next to you will say, oh, you should take another card. They'll teach you, they'll show you how, and everybody just has fun. And like I said, the money just goes to help the programs at the theater.
Well, so what kind of games are going to be happening here? I know we mentioned blackjack.
Yeah.
What else are going to be?
Texas Hold'em, roulette, craps. Craps is something I never understood. I went to plenty of casinos in my life, but I never understood it. Last year when we had the casino night, I said, okay, I'm going to stand here at the craps table. How does this work? How do you play this? And they showed me. Now, I've heard the best odds in any casino is at craps. The worst odds are on the slot machines, and that's what I play.
Naturally, right?
But the best odds are at craps, so I had to figure out how to do it. But once I did, it's really fun. It was really enjoyable. So, come join us. Have fun.
So this is Saturday, May 10th.
Yep.
Where is it at, and when is it at?
The Beaver Dam Community Theater, the Fine Arts Center, BDACT, is 117 West Maple, just right there by downtown in the Arts District. And the festivities begin at 6 o'clock, so it goes 6 to 10. At the end of the night, we raffle off great prizes donated, really generously donated by local businesses. So you can play all night and win lots of chips. Then you cash your chips in for raffle tickets, and you throw them in the prize of your choice, and then we'll just pull a name, and you can walk away with a great prize.
Oh, so that's fantastic. So you are incentivized still to win because it's going to help you win your raffle
That's
prizes.
correct. The more you win, the more tickets you have that you can get more prizes.
Wow, I didn't realize. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
That's
I knew
a great
someone
idea.
last year who really wanted a particular gift that was on the table. So they played one game, and their husband was there, and the two of them played, and they put all their stuff in that basket, and she won.
Good.
So for them that was very exciting. But yeah, it's a great night, and we have the concession bar open. We do sell alcohol, and because there is alcohol sales, anyone that's under 18 should be accompanied by an adult at the event. But they're welcome to come, and we have soda and popcorn and candy and all the concession stuff. We have music playing. We have a local DJ playing music in the background, and all the gambling equipment is all set up and it's decorated. It's really fun. Really fun.
It was a Saturday at the beginning of spring here,
Yeah.
at least Wisconsin spring.
It's the night before Mother's Day. You could win a gift for your mother if you didn't get one.
Nicely done. That's a smart idea. Got to take care of the moms out there.
Yeah.
Something else that we have going on this next week, this Tuesday.
Yeah,
we
tomorrow.
have a tribute band, 1964, coming out.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about who they are and what this is going to be?
They've been around for a little while, and Rolling Stone magazine calls it the best Beatles tribute in the world, which is pretty high praise from them. I've seen some Beatle tribute bands before, and they're all pretty good to some extent. These guys recreate an actual 1964 concert. So you've got Ringo up on the high platform in the back. You've got the Marshall stacks. You've got the skinny ties and the mop-top hairdos, and then after every song, they bow to the audience. You've seen the clips.
Yeah.
You'll feel like it's 1964, and they do all those classic Beatles songs. And the former president of Apple Records said it was like watching the guys. It was just so good.
Wow, that's a huge get. So whenever you get told you've got the best Beatles performing band in the world, dare I say that's high praise?
It's great.
We have it up on the TV right now. If you're watching us on Daily Dodge YouTube, you can basically you can see it there, bdact.org. You can go and learn about all of this. May 6th, that's tomorrow, so make sure that that is available. What time does this one get started at?
I think it's a 7 o'clock concert.
All right.
7:30. Let me just double check. I've got it right here. It starts at... Come on, David.
I can feel we're getting this
7.
suspense.
I think it's 7 p.m. Starts at 7
7
p.m. And the Dwayne and Kathleen Folks Foundation is the generous sponsor who makes this possible, because this kind of a group can't book into small venues. You can't afford it. You go see these guys in Milwaukee or Chicago, it would cost you twice as much to see it. Here it is in your hometown. We only have a few tickets left, so seats are going fast. So get those. The place will be rocking and having a great time tomorrow night.
Oh, you just mentioned it, but I've been blown away with the ability of this small town to highlight themselves so much with all the passion and hard work that goes into these things. This isn't a group that's going to come to like most areas that are 15, 20,000 people.
No.
This is special, and it's partly because of all the hard work that you guys do, like with these foundations. And so this is kind of a truly, what I want to call it, like once in a lifetime, but like get them here. This is worth going to. You have to get out there tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Last year, Dwayne Folks brought, was sponsored ABBA Mania, this incredible ABBA group who actually sang the backup vocals in the movie.
You were telling me that.
Mamma
I can't
Mia.
believe that.
But the place was packed, and when it was done, I talked to the performers, and they said they would love to come back. They loved this venue. The sound was so good. The audience was right there. It was close. And if you think about it, in an auditorium in Milwaukee or Chicago that seats, 1,000 people, 2,000 people, the best seats are right front and center. Those 300 seats right in the front that you can't afford to buy tickets to. Mm-hmm. Our theater has 300. They're all the best seat in the house.
And it sounds always
You're within,
fantastic.
the farthest row back is 14 rows from the stage. So they're right there. So the performers are right there. Every seat is great. Everyone has a wonderful time. Bands love performing there because all the equipment is so state-of-the-art. So, so
you're not
tomorrow
going to be
night,
able to see the Beatles in
not
person.
like this.
So this is, again, it's not something that comes around very often to actually feel like you can kind of take a time machine.
Yeah.
And go back in time and see this live.
Oh, yeah. And I spoke to someone here in our local area who has seen this particular group years ago, and they said, as soon as we announced it, they bought tickets right away because they're phenomenal. Just phenomenal.
And there still are some tickets available. And where
a few
can
left.
people go?
bdact.org. You can just check there. Box office is open on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'll give you the phone number, 920-885-6891. But just go to bdact.org, and all the info is there for this and other upcoming shows.
It's a big week over the BDACT. You have this tribute band, 1964. You have the casino night on Saturday. You can really you said this Mother's Day coming up.
Yeah.
Maybe time for an early gift.
Oh, if your mom likes the Beatles.
Mom likes the Beatles.
Bring her to the show tomorrow night.
Pop out tomorrow night, turn around, you go back,
Go
play
see the
some
casino
Hold'em or roulette on Saturday.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. And again, for the donation part of this is what makes this place so special is the rallying that everybody does. Where you mentioned that you've had some partners donate gifts for the casino night on Saturday. What is like some of the things that are going to be raffled off?
Well, there'll be gift baskets from local businesses. Nancy Zeman Productions, A Great Harvest, the Chamber of Commerce has one. Ugo Brewing. There's a lot of people I'm leaving off this list here. There's a long list of people who happily donate a basket. This is a very supportive community. Everybody helps each other out. So not only can you play the games and support the theater, But you do have an incentive to win chips because then you cash the chips in for the raffle tickets and you can throw them in the basket of your choice and walk home with a gift.
That's like one of the coolest parts to me. I don't feel like I've heard that too often where you are incentivized because a lot of these, it is fun. You go out there and you're kind of just like, all right, let's play our games for a few hours and head out of here. You have a reason to win. So you got to be out there and make sure you're taking care of yourself.
And like we said, it's low pressure. If you don't understand how to play the games, the people next to you and the people in charge will help you. All the dealers are volunteers. They're people from here. I've watched the people playing the games help the dealer. The dealer says, I'm sorry, am I supposed to give everyone one up or down right now? And they say, no, the next one comes up. Okay. So it's low key, but it's all professional gaming equipment. We have a company that comes in and runs it. And it was so fun last year. It was when we had to close it up, everybody was like, oh, can't we go another hour? It was great. It was fun.
What's your game of choice? If we're going to see David out there, where are we going to be looking?
Well, I will mingle. As part of my job, I'll mingle and move around. But I don't know. Last year, I finally figured out craps, and I kind of liked it. So I might be there.
See, that's wise because I don't know how to play yet. And this is, you talked about you learned last year. Yeah. I'm going to be able to make a fool of myself and not be worried about the person next to me wanting to sock me one.
No, everyone's just happy to be there, and everyone's supporting the same thing. They're just supporting the arts in our community and making it so we can continue to have these wonderful activities for people to participate in, classes for the kids and the shows. We have our big area high school musical coming up. We have Cinderella, our big summer musical, multi-generational show coming up in August, and I think you're going to talk to the director next about that.
Yes, we're very excited. We're going to be talking to him right after we have a phone call with Diana Ogle next. But right now, we're talking with David Allen Smith with the BDACT's upcoming Casino Night fundraiser in 1964. Beatles tribute band that's coming tomorrow to the BDACT Theater. Again, BDACT.org is where people can find out all this information. Oh, yeah. But again, limited spots for the Beatles one.
Yeah.
How about for the Casino Night? Do I need to have tickets ahead of time?
Nope. Just come on in. It's
just
fine.
Come on in?
Yep. And it runs from 6 to 10, so if you want to come in at 7 or 8, that's fine. If you want to come at 6 and leave at 8, if you win a prize, we'll contact you and let you know, and you can come pick it up.
Ooh, that's
so
nice.
You don't have to be present to win for that. So we've got 4 hours in there in that window to come and play some games. Usually when people come, they start having fun, and before you know it, the time flies, and they go, wow, I'm still here. I'm having a great time. So
when I get there, is it cost money at the door to come in? You just come on in?
No, but if you want to play the games, then you buy a packet of chips. So it's $25. You get $500 worth of gambling money to play with. So that can last a long time.
Well, and if you are a failure at these games like myself in a lot of sense, can I buy back in too?
Sure.
Yeah.
And you know, the gaming is fun and the prizes are fun, but the purpose is to support the programs at the theater. So you can come and you can support the theater. I've got someone calling me. And you can support the theater, and your money goes to that good cause. So all the other stuff is just icing on top. But yeah, you can buy in more, and you can deliberately lose if you want and just keep buying in more. We wouldn't complain. That's up to you.
Yeah, well, I know that roulette's my game of choice. I usually have a roulette watch. I had to take it off. I forgot to put it on this morning.
Wow.
Like the one day it would have made sense to be rocking it right now.
Sure.
Had it off. But that's good because I'm going to lose my money pretty quick. I have to be able to help everybody out, keep donating, and eventually maybe I'll get one to hit.
There you go. There you go.
Little steps. But again, Tuesday, tomorrow, 1964 tribute band. This is a special one. The Beatles. We've got a tribute band of them coming in here. You can find everything out about that on bdact.org, and then Casino Night on Saturday, May 10th from 6 till 10 o'clock, I believe you said?
Yep.
6 to 10. So, again, go to the website, learn out everything from there as well. But David Allen Smith with BDACT's upcoming Casino Night, we thank you so much for joining us here today.
Sure. And pleasure.
I was going to say, we're going to have a lot of fun this week. Busy week for you.
Yeah, it's a good week.
I don't doubt it.
A lot of happy people, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. And we're going to step aside now for a quick break. When we come back, we're going to be joined on the phone by Diana Ogle with the Park Village Shopping Center. And then we're going to be joined on the phone after that with BDACT's director of the upcoming summer musical, Cinderella. That's on the other side of the break here on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
welcome back to Hometown Today from 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering, your store for floors, and so much more. Countertops, Wally, countertops. We don't appreciate them enough. They matter more than we think they do, whether they're in your kitchen or your bathroom. And when it comes to countertops, the material, the color, the pattern, they all play a big role in how a kitchen or bathroom remodel is going to turn out. And at Professional Floor Covering, that's why they offer a large selection of countertops, including quartz, granite, marble, and laminate. They'll help you find the perfect countertop that fits with your design. And, of course, if you need more than countertops, they got you covered with flooring, with cabinetry, with showers and tubs as well. They have you there. And, of course, Pro Edge Sharpening, located inside Professional Floor Covering, is a full-service blade sharpening shop. They can sharpen blades of all kinds. Lawnmower blades, saw blades, drill bits, knives, scissors, you name it, they can sharpen it. If it's got an edge, they can help you out. Professional Floor Covering, 713 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam, online at proflr.com. And while we got a couple more great guests here.
We do have a couple great guests here. First, we got to bring in, as we love to, Diana Ogle of Park Village Shopping Center. Always just makes me just like chipper in the morning, especially here on a Monday. And it's Cinco de Mayo, Diana. How are you today?
It is Cinco de Mayo. Absolutely. I'm fabulous, Wally. How are you?
Oh, I'm even better now that I'm talking to you. I know that we got some fun stuff planned for the holiday today, don't we?
Absolutely. Parlay in on that countertop over there where Randy has it, because here's the thing. It's Cinco de Mayo. We've got all your fixings here at Park Village Shopping Center. And when you need to start cutting up limes for that margarita, work with me on this, Wally.
Oh, I know. We got to have that sharp blade from Pro
Got to have the
Edge.
sharp knives, and we thank Randy for that over there in the countertops. You can get all the fixings at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly.
Oh, you absolutely know it already. I already love going over there. I got myself the brats last week. We had the, three? You got the, we buy three, you get like $3 or $4 off. It was an awesome deal over there.
Those folks at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly are truly community-minded, and to celebrate Cinco, I call it Cinco de Drinko, that's what I call it, but Cinco de Mayo, you can get your tequila and whatever you need to stay hydrated with. Of course, you got fixings for tacos, enchiladas, burritos, everything you need is right there. It's a one-stop shop. Get your friends around. It's going to be a beautiful day today. Be out on the patio, grab whatever you need to do, and just celebrate the day. Honestly, we just need to celebrate life.
Amen.
You know, if the good Lord's got you up breathing today, you need to go have purpose and be purposeful to somebody else. And so everything you need is at Park Village Shopping Center. You need a little dessert, Wally. You know what I'm saying?
I love dessert.
Baskin-Robbins. Come on.
Oh, 31 flavors. 31 flavors.
31? Is that the craziest thing? You know, I didn't think I liked pistachio until I took a bite. Oh, buddy.
I haven't even tried the pistachio one yet. That's high praise from you.
Wally, you and I need to go on a date, and I'll buy you some pistachio.
Oh, don't get me excited. It's already a great day when I get to talk to you in the morning. And Cinco de Mayo, too. You get me some free ice cream and a date. Let's do it.
Wally, you and I together should be frightening to everyone.
It's not good. That'd be terrifying to the world.
Let alone, so go out and enjoy the day. There's plenty to do over at Park Village Shopping Center. We've got, whatever kind of food you want. We've got everything from fast food to sit down with cousins and sake house. And, of course, you know, Dunkin' Donuts starts your day off with some great food. And then, you name it, we got it over there. So just go enjoy the day, embrace life, and don't forget about the craft fair coming up on May 17th, and I'll drop that later.
Oh, well, plus we're going to be talking with you in studio on Wednesday, so I'm very, very excited for that. We're going to have to talk about that plenty on Wednesday.
Buddy, I'm excited to see you.
Hey, I'm excited to see you, too. And you got to hit us with, like, one of the best taglines ever created here to end us with the phone call today, don't we?
I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should, too.
I love it. Every time. That fires me up. All right, well, Diana, I'm excited for Wednesday morning then.
Absolutely. I'll bring in some goodies for you. How's that?
Oh, I can't wait for that. You got to be careful with that. You won't ever get rid of me.
Well, I don't think I want to, Wally.
All right, Diana. Well, we'll talk to you on Wednesday. Very much looking forward to that.
All right. Go be blessed and unstoppable, my friend.
I will do that. You do the same. Kale, we are now going to go to break. Before we come back, I'm very excited. We're going to be joined on the phone by Aiden Black, the director of BDACT's musical over the summer, Cinderella. We know the story, but this is going to be a fun kind of different twist to it. I'm very excited to talk to Aiden on the other side of the break here about that. here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland. Our memorial.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering and also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. Wally Lukashenski and Cale Zomer here with you this morning. Cale, thank you as always for making me sound okay down here, because you are phenomenal as we always know. But I am very excited now. We are joined by Aiden Black, the director of Cinderella with BDACT's main stage summer musical for 2025 now. Aiden, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing really well. I'm fired up to be talking with you today. It sounds like the show's, we're in the early process right now. We're still in the auditions phase, I believe.
Yes, that is correct.
That's so exciting. So this is going to be a different kind of look. I heard it's there's multiple different versions of Cinderella. So what should people at home be expecting with this performance?
For sure, yeah. The many versions of the show are kind of confusing to figure out which one you're actually working with. But yeah, this one is like a very classic retelling of the Cinderella story with a few little twists in the story. So like if you think you know what is going to happen, it goes a different way, and then it all still wraps up in a nice little bow at the end.
Wow. Well, first of all, thank you again for joining us this morning. We're in the audition phases right now. If people wanted to be involved with this performance and want to audition, how can people go about doing that?
Yeah, so auditions are exactly start a week from today. If you go to the BDACT website, you can find information about how to audition. They take place Monday and Tuesday next week. We have a dance audition from 5:30 to 6:30, and then there's individual time slots starting at 6:30 for the singing and acting portion of the auditions. So all you have to do to prepare the day of is to prepare like 1.5 to 2 minutes of a song of your choice. And then you come in and sing that for us. We'll have you do some acting stuff that we give you that day, and then we'll send you on your way. And then we will be hosting callbacks on Wednesday for individual actors to come back, and then we will have a cast list by the weekend.
Wow, that happens very quickly. And what happens if, for instance, somebody has work, they're out of town? Is there any way for them to audition remotely or away from the actual BDACT theater?
Yes, so we'll be hosting virtual auditions. I'm actually finalizing those materials tonight. So anybody interested in auditioning virtually can email me. My email's on the BDACT website as well, and I can send those materials over to you. We're very happy and welcoming of virtual auditions. We want everybody who wants to be involved to have the opportunity to be.
That's fantastic. Well, and Aiden, how long have you been directing? Is this going to be kind of I know you're from the area, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Kind of, yeah. I did Newsies with BDACT back in, I don't know how long ago at this point, 8 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I grew up in the Portage area, so like a little far out, but my family is now in the Beaver Dam area, which is kind of how I was led back to it. This is my first time directing with like mostly adults, which I'm very excited about. I have a lot of experience in children's theater. But that's something else that is exciting about the show. While it's made up of majority adults, we're really encouraging families to audition together. So we're accepting auditions from kids 10 and up as well. And those kids between the ages of 10 and 13 should shoot me an email as well with their parents, and they have their own separate audition process as well. So yeah, I'm just really excited to work with everybody.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. And what was it about this performance that made you say, hey, I really want to work on Cinderella here and direct this?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it's definitely, I got to, in high school, I have a history with the show. In high school, I did this version of the show, and I played the prince. So the show's kind of been with me for a while now. I love it so much because, like I mentioned earlier, it has those twists that it like still feels like a very golden age classical musical, but it feels really present as well. The characters have a little bit more agency and kind of have a more control over their own fate. And so I'm just like really excited to like give audiences this perspective of this story.
Well, I apologize if this is a naive and redundant question for you, but when I hear multiple versions of like this show, I'm not really sure what that means. Well,
yeah.
What would you say to me? Because I truly have no idea what you mean by that.
Yeah. So this production of Cinderella is the Rodgers and Hammerstein version that originally debuted in the 1930s. And it's gone through several iterations where they kind of restructured and reworked the story. So there's that 1930s version, and then there's also the other most notable version besides the one that we're doing is I believe it was in the 90s with Brandy and Whitney Houston, the movie that came out. So that's considered the Enchanted edition. And then we have the version that we are doing, which is the 2013 Broadway revival of that 1930s edition. So basically all that means is that it's all of the songs are the same, but just like the script is structured a lot differently. And it's really interesting how if you know these classic Golden Age musical theater songs, how they're like reworked to kind of be looked at it in a different light. All of the lyrics are the same, but it's got a new storyline attached to it.
Oh, wow. When is this actually going to hit the theater? I know you said we have auditions coming up the 12th through the 14th. When can we expect to actually go and see this performance?
Yeah, so we open July 31st and run for 2 weekends, Thursday through Sunday.
Wow, so it's still, we got time. So like when people are ready to do this, can they buy these tickets online? Do you have to show up to the door? How does that work?
Either. I believe tickets are on sale now already. BDACT has a pretty packed summer of theater opportunities, so I think all of their summer shows have tickets available.
Hey, absolutely. Yeah, we know we have a fun casino night coming up this Saturday. We know we have the 1964 tribute band, which I should mention housekeeping-wise, it's at 7:30, not 7 o'clock. I wanted to make sure I got that in there for everybody before I forgot. David Allen Smith made sure to relay that to me as we were going to break. But Aiden, first of all, again, thank you so much for joining us. We're talking with Aiden Black, director of BDACT's Summer Main Stage performance of Cinderella coming up. What else do people need to know about this performance before we get going?
Yeah, I think the last thing that I would say is that we're really looking for some more men to audition. We're very pleased with the turnout we've had so far, but we're looking for more boys and men. So even if you've never done theater before, we'd love to have you.
Absolutely. This is a good time. If you haven't done it before, so how like, I was just saying, for people like me that are a nervous wreck as it is, it's just like, is this like a good place where you can learn? Is this going to be a good opportunity for that first-time person to audition?
Yeah, I would say definitely, because a lot of our production team as well have like been in like the theater world before, but like this was their first time taking on like such a big undertaking, like myself included. So we're all going to kind of be learning together and growing together. So my goal is to just like very much keep that in mind as we go through rehearsals, and especially in the audition process. I am just such a big advocate for people putting themselves out there. And so I really, like, it's going to be just such a chill time. I'm a very nice person, I like to think.
It's very clear. Absolutely.
So, yeah, just, like, don't be stressed. Like, I'm there for you.
Wow, well, perfect, Aiden. We really appreciate you joining us this morning. No, I'll be fired up for this. Everybody's seen Cinderella, but to see it in your local theater, that's a pretty special thing.
Yeah, and there's lots of magic that happens in the show that I'm very excited for.
Ooh, I like the teaser to send us off. That's a great little tease there. Well, thank you, Aiden. We appreciate the time this morning.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. And we can, again, go out to bdact.org, and you'll be able to see that there. As I'm going to throw Kale's picture back up here eventually, if I can click the button. Boom, there it is. Kale.
I'm here.
There he is. He's right. And we got it elevated now. We have our award to my right actually brought up so we can see it here, because Ninja, the man back there, he's always looking out for us. He's always taking care of us.
Always looking out. Yeah, we appreciate Ninja doing that. And it's looking good down there, Wally. Make a pretty good. You ever think about just becoming a full-time trophy model?
Well, see, I was doing a little Vanna White earlier. I'm like even hitting it with the little like sway. I think I got that down.
Yeah, I think you'd make a good trophy model. Maybe you can be that next edition to Price is Right or something like that. So,
wow.
Yeah.
That's high praise from you, Kale. That means a lot to me.
Looking great. There's a couple of fun things coming up, Wally, that we should chat about. Well, we got just a couple minutes here before we get out of here. I think you're the type of guy you like helping out a good cause, don't you?
Oh, I love it. You got it. That's what makes Beaver Dam special. You got to be looking out for your neighbors.
And I bet you're a guy. I mean, listen, this is really, I'm throwing one way out in left field. I'm guessing you like some good food.
Oh, I love me some good food.
I knew you like a good sub.
Love me a good sub.
All right, May 13th, next Tuesday, mark your calendars. Subs with an Angel happening over at Jersey Mike's in Beaver Dam. Noel's Angel Walk, Scott and Lori Smith, Nate Smith, the Smith family helping to put this one together. And all day next Tuesday, Wally, 10 a.m. till 9 p.m., Jersey Mike's in Beaver Dam going to be donating 20% of the day's sales to the Noel's Angel Walk and the Good Comer Brands, John Moser Children's Radiothon. So mark your calendar. I'm grabbing
What's
lunch.
your sub of choice, Kale? I got to hear that.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like a good club. So out of Jersey Mike's, it'd be the number 8. I like a good club sandwich.
You even had the number down for me. That's a pro right there.
I like just a nice variety of meats with a little cheese, and yeah, it's kind of my go-to. But there's a lot of good choices, and they got some other choices too. Like they've got the bowls you can do, subs in a bowl if you want. So it's pretty nifty. I got a lot of options over there. So I'm gonna have lunch and dinner. I don't know about you, but I'll have to figure out. I'm gonna have one thing for lunch. I might try something new for dinner. Maybe that's what I'll do.
It's always one of my favorite things when we have one of these local initiatives to help the community. It's just an excuse for me to basically eat more food, where I'm like, oh, I got to help them out.
Fair enough.
So you better believe you and I are going to have a lunch and dinner date. Who knows? Maybe I can get Diana Ogle. I know we have a date lined up now, so maybe we can go over there and throw some subs back.
Exactly. And speaking of Noel's Angel Walk, they've got the subs coming up next Tuesday, May 13th. But the actual walk being held the morning of the Radiothon, registration is now open for that. So people can start to get registered. The walk happens Thursday, June 26th, down at Waterworks Park in Beaver Dam. I think registration starts at 7 a.m. No, walk starts at 7 a.m. I'll get those details. But yeah, either way, Thursday, June 26th, it's the 17th annual walk, which is hard to believe. 17 years that have been doing this. 2 different courses you can choose from. If you're a true marathoner, you can do the 2.5-mile course. If you're just kind of a starter and you want to help support the cause, but you maybe don't have 2.5 miles in you, they got a 1-mile course that's pretty easy that you can do. So you can just take your pick when you get there. It's no big deal. Just take your option, and of course, and when you register, you get a T-shirt, and all the proceeds go to benefit the Good Comer Brands John Moser Children's Radiothon. So excited for that as well, Wally.
No, that's going to be a great little week there. Talk about the Radiothon. I think that's literally day of. Is it not, or is that day?
Yep, it's that morning. It's kind of one of the kickoff events. We go on the air at 6 a.m. and then around 7 or 8 in the morning, they're kicking off their walk over by Waterworks, and I'll have to check in with our pal Corey and see if he's going to be down there again this year to give us some live reports from the walk, like while he's walking, because that's always fun to check in to see how things are going.
Absolutely. Well, I know what my plans for. That's not very far down the road here, Cale, but I appreciate you as always today. I think we're about ready to wrap up.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us here on Hometown today. Have a great day, everybody. We're going to see you back here same time, same place tomorrow here on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.